What's up, everybody? Welcome to a new episode of Songs I Wish I Wrote. This week's episode, we get a squeaky chair. Played the moment in time. That was really bad timing. My stomach, the brain out. So this is a really great story because it's something that I've never heard before. It's a breakup song. What's up, everybody? Welcome to a new episode of Songs I Wish I Wrote. In this week's episode, we're going to be covering Jorja Smith's Don't Watch Me Cry. Is it a good song? It's pretty good. I like it a lot, actually. I'm going to tell you why. Who's this guy? How come he gets to tell us what a good song is? Well, I don't mean to brag, but my name's Alex. I'm an engineer, songwriter, professional golfer, producer. I do a lot of things. But I also like to break down songs on this channel and explain why I think they're so great. Why you should always listen to them, especially this one, when you're sad. Just get that one little tear going. Let's get into it. So, Don't Watch Me Cry was originally on the album Lost and Found. It was Jorja Smith's first official album, like her debut album, technically. She had a project called Project 11 ahead of that, which was like a little EP thing. It was kind of good, but like this is definitely like the next little level up there. She was from England. And it's kind of hard to tell in the vocal. Like she has a slight accent, but it's not as heavy if you hear her speak. If you listen to some of the like interviews and stuff, it's like English. It's kind of like Adele. I guess like Adele is kind of somewhere I'd like relate it to, where it's like you can kind of notice in some of the recordings, and you're like you sound a little like English, UK area based, but it's not quite like a Young Blood or something where you're just like, damn, what did you say? So, production-wise, this song, real cut and dry. It's a piano ballad. That's all you can call this. It's gorgeous. It's beautiful. It's got a beautiful piano sound to it. A lot of like regular bar chords. It's really easy to play too. So if you like the song, you got a piano just in your back pocket. Just play it. It's kind of fun. It's a fun song to play. Really great musicianship, and this incredibly butter smooth vocalist is so good. It's very good. Reminds me a lot of Stay by Mickey Echo and Rihanna. It was, a couple years ago, but same exact kind of concept. It's just super emotional. You hear all the vocal, like kind of quivers even while they're singing it. It's just super emotional. Recorded by my friends over at Nightbird. Shout out Nightbird. Miss you guys. I worked there for a couple years. It was a good time. So she got her first like big break touring with Drake. Drake found her and pulled her on tour with her, and she was going around. This is after her Project 11 came out, and she was getting some nice little publicity and buzz because of that, and a nice little following. But you go on tour with Drake, like it's kind of a big deal. Fun fact about this song, she's the only producer or songwriter credited on this. And that's really rare, especially in a lot of pop music. Usually there's a handful of people there to kind of help out and, give some input, or like even like a manager A&R that comes in and be like, I think you should change this 2 words. And they're like, okay, and then bam, they get a writing credit. She did everything on this track. It was all her, and like that's really rare. But it's interesting. Here comes the money shot. God, so good. So Lost and Found was a smash album. It had a lot of great songs on here, and it got a lot of really great acclaim. It was put on a lot of like top albums of the year when it came out, like 2018. Blue Lights was like the big like #1 single. Great instrumentation on that one. Don't Watch Me Cry was the end track. That was your outro. Beautiful place to put it. Lost and Found, Teenage Fantasy, Where Did I Go? The One was a big one. On Your Own was another song that I was thinking about doing for this channel, but lo and behold, here we are. She got let down by somebody that she really loved, and a lot of the lyrics just cut really straight through and to the point, and they really touched that like kind of curiosity that you kind of have afterwards, where it's like after you break up and everything, it's just like she says, you can't see their thoughts. Not that you want to get in there, not that you want to get in, but I want to see how your mind works. I just like, you just want to, like, when you get let down sometimes, you just really want to know why. Like, what was the thought process that, like, if this happens, then this happens, I'll do this, I'll get away with it, or whatever. Like, what was going through your head when, like, you do some things that you do? And I think that was, like, that was one lyric that I really loved, because it's, like, especially coming from a psychology background, I love to figure out why people think a certain way. And I was like, especially in a relationship, you're like, why did you do that? Like, why would you do something that you know is going to hurt me? My favorite part about this song is definitely the chorus. It's something that I think I've kind of thought about a lot. It was like, she says, I'm not crying because you left me on my own. I'm not crying because you left me with no warning. I'm just crying because I can't escape what would have been. And it's especially like looking back, it's like, in the moment, it's like, yeah, it sucks, but like it's almost like she talks about being let down and wishing she could see their thoughts and seeing how their mind works. It's like they left, but it's like when you see so much potential in something and the other side just kind of disappears like that, you're like, you know, she said, all I can do is let my heart bleed. It's just like there's nothing that you could do about it at that point, just because, you know, it is what it is and it already happened, yeah, but like it's just like that thing that like you thought was coming, like that's the perfect bliss, you know, that family, kids, whatever your perfect situation is, like you think it's so close and it's like right there and it's poof gone. There's a lot of pain in this song. Oh, I wonder if you're thinking, is she alright or on her own? I wonder if you tried to call but couldn't find your phone. Have I ever crossed your thoughts because your name's all over mine? It's like everything about it, this song is just an ugly break. It's like, especially like just getting sidelined like that. Like, ouch. My heart. These are absolutely my favorite types of songs. And I brought this up before in a handful of different conversations. I'm obsessed with sad songs with beautiful melodies and like especially like a build where it's like it has this kind of power behind it, but it's so emotional. And like I think this is like an epitome of it. Now, sometimes they're like meant to be happy sounding. Like this one isn't necessarily happy sounding, it's just really emotional, but it is sad. Like like every one of these lyrics just kind of cuts in and it's just like, damn, that sucks. Who could do Jorja Smith like this? She's not very nice. She's like such a sweet lady. Just leaving her on her own. Also, please check out the Don't Watch Me Cry, the live version from the Brit Awards. It's so fine. This is a perfect outro song. Especially like, I like, you know, albums that end on like a specific like beat or way. Like most of this album was kind of like, it definitely did have its ups and downs, happy, sad, slow song, the melody kind of changes, the tempo changes and stuff like that. But it's such like a, like it's the period at the end of the sentence. It was just, it just ends, especially that like that little right at the end there, it just ends the album so well done. Just good job. Hi guys, thank you so much for checking out Songs I Wish I Wrote. As always, if you liked the video, please like the video. Give me a little subscribe, you know, stay up to date with the things that we do. Down below you got the Instagram, the Twitter link, all that good stuff. Also, check out the website. You can see all the music that we work on. Who knows, you might like it. Anyway, until next time, see ya.